Nintendo presents developed by Retro Studios. Metroid Prime Trilogy. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Nintendo Bro. Thank you for joining me for another episode of our Metroid Prime 3 Let's Play. Nunchuck is required. Don't forget that. Always need a nunchuck for a Wii game. We have made it to Skytown on Elysia. So we are considered 21% of the way through the game. We made it past Brio in our last episode. We are on to Elysia and the Skytown. Skytown's really cool. I really liked Skytown. That's a lot of fun. I like the environment. It's really cool being able to ride all the zip lines and just go floating through the Skytown, basically. It's a good time. But we're back for another episode tonight. We're going to see how far we get here in Elysia. See what all we come across, see what new weapons we can find, what new enemies we will face, and what excitement we will have as we continue this Metroid Prime 3 Corruption Let's Play. Alright, let's see. Where are we going? I believe we need to go outside. Outside or downstairs? One of the two. Samus, it is your highest priority. Oh, wait, I'm talking. I should be talking.
It will help you find a way to reach the seed. We will upload its coordinates to you now. Proceed with caution. Gore's whereabouts and dispositions.
Gore. Excuse me. Okay, so we're like right there. We just gotta get down from here, right? Basically. I'm just looking for a way down. So Gore is the guy. Gore is the dude on this one, apparently. What's it telling us? Energy generators are online and supplying additional power to the interior pod chamber. Pod chamber. Hand scanner. Okay. Well, let's scan it. What does that say? Lift control systems are online and functioning normally. Lift is receiving power. Okay, so we're going to go down. I guess we're going to fight Gore. Maybe. Maybe not. Who knows? I guess we'll wait and see. What are these little guys? Mechanoid repair drones. Ground-based automated drone once used for maintenance. Ooh, what do we got here? Scans detect the alloys within this metal are vulnerable to heat. High temp shots could melt it. Well, I don't have anything high temp, I don't believe. At least I don't think so. We'll try. Nope. Okay. Nothing doing. Ooh, more phase-on stuff. That looks like somebody's foot fungus. But blue. Oh, cutscene! Oh, it's the corrupted thingy. It's phase-on. I forget what it's called. The corrupted, whatchamacall, doodad. Supercomputer monster thing. Security doors engaged. Energize lock with a kinetic charge to gain chamber access. Well, how do I do that? With a kinetic. Is that just a concussive blast? Okay. Kinetic blast. I don't know what I'm doing there. We'll figure it out. I guess we'll keep going. We'll come back to that. I tried going back and forth and it didn't work. So it could just be a me problem. Most things usually are me problems. Sky Puffers. Vulnerable to basic weaponry. Consumes and emits deadly gases. Well, that just seems like... How does that work? That it both consumes and emits the gases. Okay, so there's a ledge that we can grab onto when we come back. Okay, that's what I wanted to make sure. I wanted to make sure I didn't just lock myself out of that. Away we go. Pew! Oh, we got a battle. We got a robot. Gore's powered battle armor. Suit is expanded and empty. Engines have recently been used. So Gore is somewhere around here then. Structure identified. Zipline cable. Rail is transit between pods connected using the grapple beam. Okay. Well, where is Gore? Can I get in Gore's suit? No. That's unfortunate. I wanted to be able to drive the cool robot suit, and they said no. Lame. Incredibly lame. Samus. Ooh, what do we got going on here? What is this? What is that? What is the flashing light for? What goes on here? I must know. I'm sure I will learn eventually. Ooh. Gate is blocking zipline access. Energy lock is on low power and requires more to unlock. Magnetic rail cannot be used with current suit abilities. Spider ball? Spider ball? Tin bots! Pretty easy dudes here, as their bio suggests. Not really much to those guys. What do we got here? Oh. Dilapidated gate secures the bridge to the pod. Hinges look like they could be easily ripped from their mounting. Fine, we'll do more fun stuff, I suppose. What is that? That is a Dragoon battle drone. Outer armor is tough, but thruster control could be ripped off easily. Interesting way to defeat these guys, but okay. We'll take it. What am I looking for? Aha! I heard it. We got the missiles. Yank that too, thank you. What do you mean it's out of scanning range? It's right there. Structural integrity at critical. Support structure is compromised. Traversal not recommended. Going for it. Going for it. Oh, we got those tin bots. Hit him. Hit him. Oh, no. I believe that's the Steam Lord dead. Which means Tinbot should be next. Alright, we gotta run. Go, Samus, go. Samus, why are you so slow? Bye-bye, platform. I'll have to figure out another way back. I think I know how we're going to get back, though. Based on past observations. Past observations and past experience playing Metroid. Playing Metroid Prime. Ooh, more of these guys. Are those different? This must be a different type of drone, but oh well. Cannon is without power. Kinetic charge should be sufficient to energize systems. Well, what kind of kinetic? Kinetic power. What kind of kinetic shot? Talking like a missile? Are we talking like bombs? What are we talking? That's what I need to know. Important details here that we're just kind of skimming over, game. Ooh, platforms. I like platforms. You guys like platforms? Platforms are fun. Especially if it's platformers. What is this? Energy switch requires additional power to activate the connecting lift system. Well, I do not have whatever beam they probably want me to have for that, so I guess we'll wait and see what happens. Safety clamp is securing the hatch in place. Remove the clamp to open the hatch. We'll get there. Large metal panels are being held in place by clamps within the floating structure. Okay. There we go. We are ledge-worthy. Whee! Ooh, ooh, ooh. What do we got? Hang on. And a 1. And a 2. So many notifications on my phone at one time. And 3. Ooh, I see enemies. I hear an item, but I do not see an item. Oh well. Maybe we'll find it later. Spin. Oh, I really thought I was going to have to play a balancing act there and try to stay on there and not die. That was going to be fun. And then they said, nah, it's cool. We'll just put walls up. You know what? Works for me. Nope, missed it. Whee! I wonder if Samus still weighs the same in Morph Ball, or if she sheds a lot of that weight, and that's how the air can pick her up. Because it doesn't make sense that a simple jet of air would be able to move her if she still weighs the same that she normally does. Alright, what are we interacting with here? We got a platform! It's moving! It's grooving! What else is over here? Is this just a way to jump back? Maybe. Something. Guess we'll figure it out later. Excuse me. Thank you. Goodbye. What's this? What is this? A heavy Skytown storage unit that can only be damaged by heavy weaponry fire. Like a missile? That was almost worthless. What is that? Oh, Databot. Okay. Elysian data dock decoded. Entry slumber. By the year 600, we of Elysia were low on critical supplies and fuel. We created smaller mechanoids to process fuel from the atmosphere of Elysia, but they proved unable to to produce a sufficient supply. Unable to secure the necessary resources to sustain ourselves, we entered a state of hibernation to preserve our remaining stores of energy and parts. While we slumbered, the data collected by the station's equipment was fed to us in dreams. During this long period of sleep, we had many dreams. Countless great events came to us, including a reunion with our creators, who had come to call a new planet their home. It was not long before disaster struck. A stellar object hit planet Talon 4, and bringing with it a catastrophic corruption that sent the Chozo world into chaos. We watched helplessly as our creators perished, the few survivors fleeing to an unknown location. Powerless, we slept, and in our dreams we lamented the deaths of our creators. This was our final vision, after which we were never able to see our creators again. Dang, dude, that's kind of pretty serious. Boop. We got NOG again, thank you. Oh, is that another one? Is it the same one? Same one, okay. Down we go. Hello, Epitaph Fox, welcome in. How you doing, buddy? How has your Monday treated you? Well, I hope. Did I scan that? I have not scanned that. What is that? 25 units of Phazon. A Phazon? I don't want Phazon. I'm working on it. Oh my gosh. They're going to tell me it's on the other side of this door. Watch.
Perhaps something there will help you gain access. Here are the coordinates.
I'm right there. Sneaking hints. Boost ball. Let's go. Nope, no boost ball yet. We gotta earn it. You gotta fight for your right to boost ball. Defense drone. Antennas appear to be fragile. Control unit inside armored helmet. We gotta shoot the little thingies so that way we can shoot the big thingy. Because you know that's another common trope in gaming. Shoot the little thingies so you can shoot the big thingies. Rip it off. Come on, bud. Look at me. I don't even know what that was. Guess I should have looked. Ah! It's shooting nasty bug juice at me. It also sounds like it makes blaster noises from Star Wars whenever I shoot its antenna. Fox, are you having a good Revenge of the 5th? Looks like one of those cages of death you see at some carnivals. I have never been to a carnival that has had a cage of death. Please enlighten me. Dodge, dip, duck, dive, dodge. One second, I will read your message as soon as we finish with our defense dude. Owie. Hit the little antennas, dude. One more. Samus! I have never really been much for celebrating Star Wars Day, honestly. Like, I'm a very casual enjoyer of Star Wars. I've seen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and Rogue One, and that's about it. Oh, you douche canoe. Why? Since when you get to close your helmet for that? Little turbo face. Oh, that dude is so close to dead. That is ridiculous how almost dead he is. You should back away from me, my guy, because I don't like you. Oh my gosh, come on. Yank it. Thank you. We have annihilated the defense drone. I've only ever seen one, and there were 2 guys in there with dirt bikes. It was actually pretty crazy. Okay, I know what you're talking about. I've seen videos of those. Does that count? Those things look nuts. That exact sequence of movies. I have watched like some of the old school. I remember watching like old school Star Wars cartoons. But I think the only characters they had on them from like the main movies were like C-3PO, R2-D2, Chewbacca, and maybe the Ewoks. You want to see my invisible snacks? They're invisible. You can't see them. They're just black dots. Armor suit upgrade acquired. Boost ball online. Let's go. I like boost ball. Boost ball is fun. Ooh, we get to be like a dynamo. Well, they're only invisible to you. To me, they're green. They're green apple gummy bears. And I think they're delicious. Alright, we have traversed the cage of death. I guess we'll ascend back up. Currently grinding my Pokemon in Heart Gold. I've been walled by the 8 gym leader, so I need my mons stronger. Were you coming in like right at level with that, or were they was the 8 gym leader pretty far ahead? I'm trying to remember who the 8 gym leader in Gold and Silver is. Isn't it Lance's sister? Is that who it is? Underleveled, okay. Am I correct on that, or am I wrong? Oh, Lance's cousin. I'm sorry. I knew there was some relation to Lance there. All I know is I used to get smoked. Alright, let's wind this bad boy up. Woo! Woo! It always really amazed me, too, with, like, Gold and Silver. How easy it was to come in to those fights underleveled. Like, especially once you get to, like, the Elite Four. Okay, what did I just activate that I can't use now? No, I'm not dropping down there. What did I just turn on? Oh, okay. Just put the cannon in the middle. I got it. Yeah, Kingdra was... Her Kingdra was something else, man. Just insane. I do not like Kingdra. Okay, where am I going? Okay, so I need to go all the way around and then go to that one. Got it. I got it. Got it, dude. But, like, especially once you get to the, like, the Elite Four, I was, you know, really taken off guard, really caught off guard with how underleveled I was the first time I got to them and tried to fight them. I don't even think I had a single Pokemon. I might have had one. I might have had one Pokemon at level 40 the first time I got to the Elite Four. Maybe. Maybe one. No, okay, I want to go back one. Go back. Go back. Right? Or does it matter? I guess it doesn't matter. We can just go to the dock. It's fine. Whee! Zipline away! Oh my gosh, Samus! Samus! Biggest gripe with Johto between the OGs and the remakes. Level scaling of his abysmal wild Pokemon are too weak compared to the trainers. I think it's because they wanted E4 to be low 50s for the first go around, so everything isn't that good up to that point. I mean, probably. Oh, can't I go that way? Guess we'll do the warp ball thing. Chrissy, welcome in. I'm not boss. I'm Nintendo bro. I'm not Nintendo boss. I'm Nintendo bro. But how you doing, pal? It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good birthday weekend. I enjoyed what bit I got to hang out in your stream. Sounded like you had a good time. I appreciate the shout out on Twitter as well. Excuse me. Yeah, I mean, I agree though, Fox. Like, I was just not ready. And I knew from OG Pokemon just to try the whole, like, I was not scared to do the whole full restores and revive strategy. You know, I had no problem with that. Oh, we got to do this. Okay. You don't owe... What do you mean owe me a pie in the face? I don't want a pie in the face. Why would I want a pie in the face? Oh my gosh. There we go. Okay, that's apparently enough. I'm used to this taking longer to do from the other Metroid Prime games. Woohoo! Access! Oh, you get a pie in the face. I thought you were going to say you were trying to pie me in the face. I was going to say, why am I getting pied in the face? I didn't do anything. Aurora Unit 217 offline. Phase on corruption present. Administer vaccine to repair. Communications terminal allows users to interact with Aurora Unit 217. Well, let's interact.
The Aurora unit is corrupted and requires repair. Opening maintenance level hatch.
Maintenance! Maintenance! Whee! What all we got going on down here? Ooh, fancy. Tinbot. Okay, means we're gonna fight something in here. Because that's a lot of Tinbots for no reason. Hey, I called it! Where's the Steambot, though? That's the real question. Or is it just gonna be an infinite creation of Tinbots? How do I turn them off? Insertion point identified. Upload Galactic Federation vaccine via this terminal. Okay, but am I just trying to survive, or is there a way to shut these things off? Mechanical has locked. Doesn't appear to be any way to open this door. I just need to know if there's a way for me to shut off the robots or if I'm just supposed to fight them forever. What do you get a pie in the face for? Is that what you do for 5 subs? Is a pie in the face? Okay, well I can't go in there. Alright, there we go. Oh, I didn't know that. It is, so far so good. So far, no complaints. What am I doing? Is that me doing that? No, that's just doing that on its own. Okay. Vaccine successfully uploaded. AU phase on corruption level at 0.00%. Excellent! We've cured the AU. But it's going alright. Work was good today. Nothing crazy by any means. Uh-oh. Cutscene. Why is there a cutscene? It's gore. Right? Isn't that gore? Or no? Who is that? It's supposed to be gore, isn't it? Well, you're a right turd, aren't you? Circuitry has sustained damage. Severed connections must be repaired by fusing them together. Of course. I don't have the beam weapon that I need to be able to do this. You chicken face. He just said, ha ha. I'm just going to come in and shoot my laser beam and mess up the computers and run away like a little baby. What a jerk. What a loser. Aurora unit online, unable to communicate with Skytown's network. Is he going to tell me?
What a terrible dream we were having. Thank you for purging our phase on corruption and allowing us to awaken.
I swear these things look like the Reapers from Mass Effect. You did a pre-birthday stream this evening, Lego, and I missed it, man. I'm sorry.
There is much to do.
Are you doing an actual birthday stream, too?
We have communed
Welcome in, by the way.
242 on Olympus and learned that a Leviathan impacted Elysia and began spreading corruption. We must destroy this Leviathan and stem the tide of corruption as soon as possible.
Gotta be with the family. Okay. Well, I'm sorry I missed it, dude.
We have a plan.
I hope you had a good time.
War's attack severed key communication
Were you playing Metroid Prime?
disrupting our access to Skytown's primary network. This prevents us from controlling Skytown and executing our plan to destroy the Leviathan. Gore's
Prime 2, nice, nice.
be able to fuse together the severed cables. We must ask you to hunt it down.
Plasma cannon. Alright, so I gotta fight Gore.
Gore may have changed, Samus. Be prepared to deal with that. Good luck.
Let's fight Gore. Yeah. Okay, we knew... Okay, so where have we not been? That's not the button I wanted to hit. He was there at one point. I don't know if I can get to there. I don't think so. So I guess we'll go back this way. See where we can get to. See what we can find. I moved my camera, so I'm having a better go around with the motion controls for now. Now that my camera is not blocking my path to my sensor bar. So hopefully that's all I needed to fix. Remove the safety cap to enter and use the cannon. Well, that's not gonna work. Local GameStop has one for 130. That's not bad. Is it a I'm assuming it's probably a black one. That was their more common one. That's the 32 gig. If it's a white one, I guess it doesn't really matter as long as you're not installing games on it, because the white one is only 8 gigs. That's tiny boy. It's also the most expensive one to get. Ow! Dang it. Dang it. I thought about trying to get a hold of one of the Zelda edition Wii U gamepads that they did with the like gold trim and Triforce. Why are hit the thingies? Hit the thingies. Shoot the thingies. Shoot up. I think I saw one secondhand at one point, but just didn't go with it. Okay, where am I going to now? That seemed like a long way for nothing. Maybe we'll try that. Well, hang on. Is that just a door? Okay, yeah, that's just a door. So that's not anything. So we want to go left here. Yeah, you can put an SD card in up front. It's got an SD card slot.
Ship status alert. Unknown entity approaching.
Oh, guess I'm going back to my ship now.
Lockdown.
Gore. Where is it? Okay, so we do want to go down and around then. Okay. Well, you know my feelings on the matter, Lego, but you do you, man. If that works for you, go for it. You know, I'm not going to tell you not to do it. I'm just going to tell you I'm not going to do that. But they're real neat. Like, honestly, I love the Wii U. I completely understand why it did not work out for Nintendo, because, quite frankly, the marketing for it was just awful, and the name choice was not good. But it's a really neat little system. I'm a big fan of it, and if you've never had a chance to use one, definitely worth the experience if you can get your hands on one and get some fun games to play with it. I keep meaning to check out Zombie U at some point too. I need to get that one. That was like a really good Wii U title there for a while. I know it's not Wii U exclusive anymore, but the best way to play it's on the Wii U. Nintendo Land is great also, just because that's a lot of fun little gimmicky games. The ads made me cringe. Because, dude, that's just not me. You know that. You know that. I'm a OG hardware fan as often as I can get it. If I can get it OG hardware, I'm going to do OG hardware. Oh my gosh, that was atrocious. That would be me on an actual half pipe right there. Yeah, but hacking it is not OG hardware. I'm saying, like, I want it in its as close to its original condition as I can get it. Okay, where is... Up there. How do I even get there? I don't know. How do I open this? Control terminal operates with nearby gears. Interact with this terminal to rotate the gears. What terminal? This? Gears lock shut. Engage manual override to this terminal. Okay. Okay, we slot it. We slot it. We slot it. Yeah. How's he gonna play mods? I don't know. Again, I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just saying I'm not gonna do it. Like, if you do it, cool. Good for you, man. If it works for you, happy for you. That's just not my bag. Let's go get whatever this item is. I think it was missiles. can't get that anyways. Oh, that's bogus. That's bogus. I don't want to play mods. I don't really care about mods. It's not that I don't want to play them. I haven't played anything with mods yet, so I don't really, like, it doesn't really hold that much attraction to me if I don't happen to play with mods, I guess.
Ship priority status alert.
I am working on it. Good grief. And I'm sure they have, like, a lot of the mods I've seen for different games, like, they all look great. I'm not against mods, but I just kind of prefer the more classic experience. You can call it vanilla if you want to. I will allow you to do that. You can say it's a vanilla experience, and that's fine. Just the way I want to play it. Whee! Tally-ho! Pew! Gore, get away from my ship, you turd. I'm just gonna skip all of these guys right here. Where's my ship? There's my ship. Okay. Go away, Tinbots. Go. Go away. All of you. Right. Like, I'm not opposed to mods. I'm not opposed to people playing mods. I don't think I have enough time to invest in games to really get to a point where, like, I need to play mods for something to get more enjoyment out of it. Like, I'm doing good in most cases to be able to play the base game itself. Much less try to take time to find mods and install them and then, you know, add to that experience. Usually by the time I get through a game, like, that's good enough for me, dang it! Thought I had that. That's kind of bogus. Oh my gosh, hit the thing, Samus, jeez. This is where I get frustrated with a game that requires motion, and not even motion controls, pointer controls. Like, I'm clearly shooting at these things. Thank you. What was that? I didn't hit anything. Ah. Garbage. Straight garbage. Ridiculous. Ridiculous is what that was. Oh, stay out of my way.
Ship priority status alert. Warning.
Let me out of the door.
Armor damage is critical.
So I can fight this fart.
Just in time.
Dang, bro. He's just gonna yeet my ship like that? Like, dude.
Don't you feel the power? Soon everything will be corrupted, including you.
Alright, Gore, shield repels all weapon fire powered by a unit on his back. Okay, well, that answered that question. I don't know what I just stood in. I also don't know why I wasn't able to save this game before, which means I'm going to have to go a lot of backtracking if I can't beat this dude. Let's do a rescan. Shield is temporarily down. Gore's main CPU is open to attack, vulnerable to all weapon fire. We gotta get to his back though. Or is that it? Ow! Gore, you were mean. Good grief, dude. You should fall off. That would be funny. You should fall off. I know it's not going to happen because this isn't Elden Ring, but it would be good. I appreciate it. Thanks, Chrissy. Enjoy the store. Hope it's not a bore. I really don't like whatever this nasty goop is that's in the middle. It's kind of ridiculous if you ask me. Homie. Quit jumping so much. Quit jumping so much, dude. You're not Bowser. Hit him, Samus. Hit him. Good grief. It's the whole like arm flinch reaction thing that's and the excessive jumping. It's really doing it for me right now. Aha! Hit it. More missiles. Next phase. Banned. Ooh, phase 2. Lower target appears to be connected to Gore's main CPU, vulnerable to ground attacks. Only ground attacks? Where's he at? Where's he at? Where's he at? Where's he at? Get him! Get him, dude! Hit him with them missiles. My goodness, Samus. Hit him, dude. Hit him. Hit this dude. Right in the face. Shoot him. Yeah, phase 3. Ooh, the phase-on phase. Not just a phase-on phase mode. Gore can now enter hyper mode to increase his offensive ability, susceptible to phase-on energy. Yay, my favorite. Ah, the forced gimmick. It's the best. I love it. It's so much fun. Force gimmicks for everyone. Whoop. Stop spinning. Yeah. Yeah. We got him, dude. We got him, dude. Oh. Dark Samus, no. That was kind of crazy. But we beat him. Give me all your things. Plasma beam. All that before the ad break. Look at that. Armor suit upgrade acquired. Plasma beam online. Fire the plasma beam with A. Capable of cutting certain metals. So this is something interesting that I've noticed about Metroid Prime 3 that I'm not really a big fan of. And I hope it does not carry over to Metroid Prime 4. There's no way for me to change my beam except for to go to the Phazon beam. Like now it's just permanently plasma beam. Which is fine. Like the older Metroids were like that, where once you got a beam upgrade, that was what you had. So with Metroid Prime 1 and 2, right, you get to swap between your beams, right? You know, you've got Prime 1, that it's the charge beam, you've got the ice beam, you've got the plasma beam, you've got the wave beam. And then, you know, Prime 2, you've got the dark beam, the light beam, the annihilator beam. Prime 3 does not have that. Prime 3, like, whatever beam upgrades you get, similar to, like, so this is how they get around their, there's not ice missiles, or there's not an ice beam because you get ice missiles in this game. So all of my missiles forever and now are just ice missiles, like that. Well, so now my beam is forever going to be, unless there's another beam upgrade, which I'm assuming not, is the plasma beam. Yeah, I mean, I figure as much, Lego, but it's just, it's kind of a bummer. Like, I like being able to swap between beams in the Prime games. I enjoy that as a function. And I'm not crazy about the Phazon beam. Like, I get it. It makes sense, but, you know, they could have, if they really wanted to, ignored all the, not scans. Well, I guess you could do scans, because you got the visor. I mean, they could have done something different there, or, like, even with the, well, the plus menu goes into the Phazon beam, so I really hope they go back to, like, you actually get beam selection in Prime 4. Ah, missed it. But I guess we'll see. I have seen, like, the charge beam and, like, whatever the psychic beam thing is. That's what I've seen so far. Man, I gotta go all the way back over this. This is bogus. Just let me skip all this. Whee! Whee! Eat plasma! Speaking of super hot plasma, that reminds me of Emulsion from Gears of War, which leads us into the big news of the day. The Gears of War Reloaded edition coming to series consoles, Xbox PC, which was officially how Xbox described it, was Xbox PC, and PS5 in August. And as a Ultimate Edition owner, that will be a free upgrade for me, so I'm excited about that. Why does it whistle? Can I get up there? I can get up there. Is there anything up here? There's a thingy. I don't even know what you're quoting right now, Lego. Just gonna throw that out there. Sorry, but I guess I'm not that cool. Bombs away! Unless that's, no, I don't think that's what that video is from. Oh, it is that. I thought that's what that was. Psych! That's not her number. That's as far as I need to go with that reference before I got it. All-time classic video right there. And the one dude just runs in front of the screen like... So stop spinning. Just runs in front of the screen going... Oh! Great video. Great video. Big fan. Eat plasma! Catch on fire and melt. What was that one game? Super Hot? Was that the actual name of the game? I don't remember if it was or not. Yeah, I think it was Super Hot. The game, like the first-person shooter where time only moved when you moved. So you could like plan out your movements and all that. I tried that once and I thought I would enjoy it a lot more than I did, but apparently I'm just stupid. Did not work well for me. Well, I don't have that yet, so I can't do that. I can do this. Melt all the rocks. Melt all the stuff. Melt all the molten rock and lava. Whee! I got you. I got you. Cannonball! Dang, dude. That was far. Like, far, far. To a galaxy far, far away. Okay, I have the beam, which means I can go back in here, right? And, like, restore whatever connections were severed. This is the other problem I have with pointer controls. If I set it down, my dude just starts spinning forever. Pardon me while I drink my invisible drink and have a couple of invisible snacks. So today is the Revenge of the Fifth. But infinitely more important, today marks 1 month until the release of the Switch 2. And I am so excited. I guess I'm going to go back up and talk to this dude so they can tell me how to do it. So my plan, Lego, I am also going to stream it. My plan, I think, my plan is going to be to just get it home, get set up, and do like yeah, I have to talk to the dude so I get it.
The damaged cables are located in the area below.
I know. I think I'm just gonna do single player. Because I don't want to commit to like any time windows or anything like that. Because where my GameStop is like 25 minutes from my house, and then by the time I get home and all that. So I think I'm going to do single player Thursday, like early Thursday. So how am I supposed to fuse these things? And then I'm going to do a multiplayer stream Friday night. That's my goal. Oh, okay, so I actually have to, like, laser weld these things. What am I welding? Oh yeah, look at that. I'm a welder. Well, if you want to plan on that for Friday, I don't know what your schedule will look like, but I'm gonna try to keep like my regular stream time. So it'll be like 10 o'clock Eastern time. I don't know. I might be able to swing it a little bit earlier, but I don't know what I'll have going on, if anything, that day. Getting it shipped, so I'm not sure. Okay. I am picking mine up at midnight. Day of. Because I am a purist like that. Like, it's got to be, I want to get it when it comes out. The moment it comes out. The 6th and the 11th? Ooh. That's rough, dude. That is exactly why I go brick and mortar. Oh, also this week is when the first wave of Nintendo pre-orders were released too.
Restored our connection to Skytown's network. Now we can execute our plan to destroy the Leviathan. We must first disable the Leviathan's protective shield.
That's fair.
Unfortunately, the generator for this shield is hidden beneath the dense clouds of Elysia, and so is impossible to reach directly.
You didn't try. Was Walmart already Was Walmart already out? Because they were guaranteeing like they would have it to you by 9 a.m. on the day of.
As an alternative to destroying the generator, we have calculated that a massive thermonuclear explosion would likely destroy the shield itself.
A massive thermonuclear explosion? Are we getting ready to drop an A-bomb on Sky City, Skytown?
This facility possesses the components to create such a device.
An atom bomb?
We would
A hydrogen bomb?
this device and drop it on the Leviathan's shield.
Are we about to Hiroshima this thing? Oh, I got you. I got you.
Unfortunately, the components are too large for you to lift unaided. You will need assistance.
Well, guess what? I got a ship for that.
There is a Federation landing site far.
Which means we're gonna have to.
You will be able to find
Why are they making this gimmick of trying to include my ship in more things? Why are they trying to make it a prominent
We will upload
thing?
the current map data of this area to your suit. This should help you get started. Good luck, Samus.
Did you register for interest on Nintendo? On Nintendo's website? Did you do that? Because if you wanted more accessories, you might be able to get them that way. The other thing is if you had the opportunity, you know, if you wanted to get it earlier, depending on when Nintendo guarantees, I think they were guaranteeing their shipping for the 9th also. You could always cancel your other one. You may not, but I care about getting a Pro Controller. I care about, I keep meaning, I thought I saved that there was the listing for, where am I going? Oh, the Federation landing site. Does that mean I actually need to go back to my ship? Or am I just going this way? We'll see if we can go this way. I saw that there was a listing, a regular Pro Controller or the Pro Controller 2. Important thing to clarify here. Okay, this is the right way. That you can pre-order. I need to go. I'm going to GameStop next week. Monday next week. I was supposed to have a doctor's appointment today for follow-up on my surgery, but just could not get a better time than what they were offering, so I just rescheduled it to next week. But anyway, that's not important. I'm going there next week to pay some more on my pre-order.
Ship status update. Auto repair functions
And,
complete.
am
Ship is ready for use.
I going this way or am I going another way? Oh, you missed that announcement? They actually did promise that. Hello, Bree. Welcome in. It is not literally the same thing. You get a headphone jack. That is important technology in today's day and age. You do not get headphone jacks on hardly anything anymore. New iPhone, no headphone jack. New Samsung Galaxy, no headphone jack. They are fewer and far between. Ooh, I can go this way. Ooh. Oh, I can't do this yet. I know I can't do that yet. I wish I could do that yet.
Samus, perhaps what you require to access the Federation landing site in the east is not on this planet.
Oh, why you gotta say that?
Item you need may reside on the
Back, really? Really? Why do I gotta go back to Brio? Come on. They're just gonna try to milk like the 3 areas this game has. I'm doing well though, Bree. How was Elden Ring? I noticed I didn't get to pop in, but I did just see you see your stream pop up on my suggested feed while I was getting on there to do all my stream info. That you had at least made it through the Magic Academy, right? Did I see that right? Well, good for you. You could also just be considerate of not making a louder environment for the entire rest of the world, you know. You could be considerate of us. Databot! And it has the 2 extra buttons on it. Alone. Speaking of living alone, alone. In the year 400 of Elysian Reckoning, the time for our Chozo creators to leave had arrived. To us, they entrusted the station and its purpose. We were to stand vigil and watch over the station until the time when others seeking knowledge and enlightenment arrived. With their departure came one last request from the Chozo searchers, to continue exploring the skies for the answers to the mysterious planet. We gave her our word and resumed her tireless search. Day after day, we hunted for the answers she desperately sought. Hunted! Metroid Prime Hunters 2 confirmed! But our efforts yielded nothing. We failed. Somewhat still in that area, but did beat the bosses over there, yes. Slowly but surely moving along. House Prime 3. Well, I thought I was done with Brio, but apparently not. Not if they're telling me, you gotta go back. But we did beat Gore.
Samus, the security lock said this was surely a result of. I will unlock this area.
All right. Yay. Yay. That's cool. Me too, Bree. What are your plans? Are you brick and mortar getting it day of? Are you is it getting shipped to your house? How are you acquiring the Switch 2? All right, I will move so I can call in my ship. Nope, we don't want that. What am I missing? Oh, that's what I'm missing. I am going to a midnight release for it, so I will have it day of. Because I was just talking to Lego here about maybe trying to do a multiplayer stream on Friday. But he's not sure when he's getting it. He's having it shipped, and he said Target said anywhere between the 6th to the 11th. Oh, I'm so annoyed I have to go back to Brio. Oh! Felt like we were actually making progress. I mean, we are making progress, but... I'm enjoying the Skytown. Why are you making me leave this place? This place is dope. Skytown is so cool. I like it so much. Can't go there yet. Well, how am I supposed to... How much... I don't necessarily... I wouldn't say I have FOMO necessarily. I just... It's a big event, and I wanna be a part of it. I wanna enjoy it. I like doing the midnight releases. They're fun. We're gonna go to Fiery Air Dock. It's probably gonna be the other one. That's kind of where I'm at, Bree. What am I looking forward to most in the new Mario Kart? Honestly, Fox, like the variety of ways you will be able to traverse the different tracks. I'm not sure how I feel about the game, honestly, because I'm just going to be straight up with you guys. I am the biggest hater of Mario Kart Tour and any of the like point-to-point Mario Kart races. I like laps. Give me a closed circuit. Let me just do lap after lap. I want them to eventually do like Mario Kart endurance races where it's just like Mario Kart circuit but 80 laps. Let me do that. But they're never going to do that because they're saying like, "Oh, it's family friendly. We want each track to take no more than 3 minutes." That was the formula with Mario Kart 8 is that when you play online, every race was only like 3 minutes tops. No, it's overrated. Best Rainbow Road is still Mario Kart 64 by far. Not even close. Let me spend 6 minutes on that boy. That's a good time. Wario Coliseum on the GameCube, excellent. You know, so like, I will enjoy Mario Kart for what it is, but honestly, like, and I know this is me. I'm gonna be all sappy parent for a second. Okay, where's the door? I am most looking forward to how much my kids are going to enjoy Mario Kart World. Because Mario Kart World is going to be the Mario Kart that my kids finally get into. Right? Like, they're at that age where, like, I will let them play Mario Kart occasionally for the Switch. But it's not like, I mean, they're not like... Okay, we can just go that way. They're not old enough to really be able to do it by themselves. You know, they're still doing like auto drive, all that kind of stuff, whatever. Okay, so how do I get in here? Can I break these? No. So this is going to be the one that like they're actually finally going to be where they're hitting that age where they can start. Exactly. They can start playing. And that's what I'm excited for them to see. Like my daughter is kind of getting there already. She's been playing Princess Peach Showtime a little bit, and that's an E10 game, and she's actually doing all right with that one. I mean, she's got some struggles here and there. Like, I've had to help her with some of the finer controlling parts and that kind of thing, but everything else, like, she's got it. Okay, well, where am I going then if I can't go there? I guess we'll start, if I can I get there? My younger son, though, or my older of my two sons, I should say, my 3-year-old, though, he is not really at that stage yet. Like, he is still just very much, you know, cool to auto drive and all that. Man, where am I even going here? Take me. Take me. Lego, you better watch out. I will time you out, dude. I will do it. I don't think this is the way I want to go, is it? It is the way I want to go. Right? Yeah! It's fine, dude. It's okay. There are better rainbow roads. That's all I'm saying. You tell me what kind of super shortcut you can do on the Rainbow Road for 3DS. You tell me that. There isn't one. Oh, do I have to melt that first before he can do his thing? I do. Okay, well, let's melt it. There you go, guy. Grab it. But so I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to them actually getting to understand just how good Dad is at video games, and like I'm going to be relentless in Mario Kart. I will not give them the time of day. What did we just gong for? What does the gong do? What is that? Is that space jump? What are we doing here? Oh, we're spinning the world. Okay. Spinning the room. I like it. See, the problem though, Lego, what you're saying there is first of all, it's not extremely clunky. The movement is fine. Where the problem rises with Mario 64 is that the camera is not great. That's the problem with Mario 64. Second of all, it's the first 3D Mario game. What do you expect? Like, of course, it's gonna take them a little bit to figure it out. It was the very first 2D to 3D transition for Mario. Like, yeah, there may be some things about Mario 64 that don't quite play as good as they do on other games. But we've got to remember, chat. We've got to remember. Lego is one of these. Lego is one of these that stands Super Mario Sunshine like there's no tomorrow. Holy crap, that was a long way down. You're right, Prime 1 is better than this game, but Prime 1 is perfect. Prime 1 is better than Prime 2. Our plea, ooh. Sadly, disaster came to us before we could finish our work. An accident caused our supply of fuel gel to explode, sending fire to the sky and exposing our position. It was not long before a Primal War band saw the great fire and rushed to attack. Without a way to power my great Moganars, I had no way to defend myself from their assault. Fleeing would only drive them to pursue us to no end, and they would show us no mercy to either one of us once caught. I had no other choice except to stand my ground while the prophetess fled to safety. With her, I sent my records of the past in hopes they would both find sanctuary. You now read my last words, etched in stone and placed by the prophetess. We speak to you from beyond the grave, to plead with you. Save our world from the starborn plague. Lift the veil of hate from the eyes of our people. May our remaining relics serve you well in this struggle. Dang, dude. That is like way more somber than I was ready for. Also, the amount of gravity jump or space jumping we're going to have to do here is probably going to drive me up a wall because I hated it so much in Metroid Prime 2. Just gonna shoot straight with you on that one. What does it say? Vulnerable to what? Oh. Okay, so we have to go down. Whee! More falling! I do like this environment a lot, though, actually. This is a really neat place so far. Almost as cool as Phendrana Drifts. Almost. Not quite. Almost. But I would almost be willing to say, Lego, that if they would have made Super Mario 64 like in the year 2000 versus in, 1996 for the 64, it probably would have been a better experience than what it is right now. But honestly, I have no problems with Mario 64. I love Mario 64. I think they're great. I think it's a great game. One of my favorites. Statue represents Ngi, the first Reptilican emperor to receive the gift brought forth by the Chozo. Ooh. Statue represents Dela and the first Chozo gift of knowledge bestowed upon Reptilicus. What is that? Is this the space jump? Space jump! Space jump! Yeah! Hey, you guys remember when I spent 20 minutes on Metroid Prime 2 trying to jump in a straight line to get a stupid missile upgrade? Or missile expansion. Can't wait to do more of that. That's going to be a good time. Let's do it. Oh, now they're going to make all this fall. I hated it. Hated it. Absolutely hated it. So let's do it again, I guess. Wall jump surface. Area is designed to work with screw attack system. Okay, so I do actually have to do it. I just wanted to check and see if I had. But Samus will at least slide on the wall, so that helps. That's better than last time. Homie, I don't know what you're trying to say to me, but you should just shut up and let me figure it out. Blue disc on the palm appears to be a control mechanism. A strong blast could probably activate it. I bet I need an ice missile here, right? Oh, nope, that works. Oh, we almost had it happen there. Oh, we got more of these. Okay. Yay, we made it. Space jump, space jump. I am very excited, or very hopeful, I should say. Not excited because I haven't said anything, but I'm very hopeful that we actually get an Odyssey 2 on Switch 2. A lot of people are already saying, though, that's what Donkey Kong Bonanza is supposed to be. Same team that made Odyssey is making Bonanza. Space Jump does look really weird in 3D. I'm not a big fan of it. I actually, I bought something today for when that game comes out that I'm kind of excited to get. I also bought another something for Mario Kart. In fact, I bought two somethings for Mario Kart. No, it is not a DK costume. At least not a full one. A bunch of bananas? No, but I did actually think about Fox. They do make the banana and the what do you call it? Green shell and the blue shell. They make plushies of those. Or the red shell. Green shell and red shell. I did get a DK tie, actually. We've been trying to reach you about your ship's extended warranty.
There are some important new findings. A reconnaissance probe has discovered the location of the missing flagship Valhalla.
Valhalla?
As I am sure you are aware, this vessel was attacked by pirates 5 months ago. We request that you investigate the Valhalla for any information. We will upload the...
The Gafflar system. Should I go back to Elysia first, though? I wouldn't agree with that, Lego. As somebody that has been a lifelong fan of Halo, not quite. Like, it's definitely a much different feel to it than, you know, Prime 1 and Prime 2. But I wouldn't say, like, it's so far off. And suspenders, too, right? Doesn't he have suspenders? And that yellow hat? I don't have any cutoff jeans. I should get some. I also don't have a DK dumpy. Well, still, you start off doing the mining part, so why would you not start off with that? I mean, I'm gonna go to the Gafflar system since they're telling me to do that. I'm probably gonna get an item here. Like, I think it feels good. I think I'm like it's not as bad now that I actually have properly working motion controls. I don't hate on it as much. Where's Silex though? We haven't seen Silex in a hot minute, have we? This is a neat ship. Yeah, I thought he was like in the beginning. Was he not? I thought I saw him in the beginning. Nope. The GFS Valhalla. Are we trying to make Metroid into Dead Space? Stiletto fighter wreckage. Thrusters damaged in combat. Impact was avoidable. Or unavoidable. I wasn't paying attention. Energy cell station. Oh, yeah, we've got to get energy cells. Hooray! Energy cells! Energy cells. Everybody's favorite. Energy cells. Is that one? No, that's not one. Severe hull damage detected. Energy systems short-circuiting. What is that? What's way out there? I want to scan that. Can I scan that? What is that? Federation frigate wreckage. Hull appeared to have taken a direct hit from a space pirate destroyer. Now, let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen. A stiletto fighter has been damaged in combat. No life signs detected within. I think a Metroid Dead Space style game would be incredible. Control terminal powered by a nearby energy cell station. Unit is currently offline. And I say that specifically, you've never played Dead Space, Lego. You've beaten Metroid Fusion, right? Yeah, you've beaten that. If you like Metroid Fusion, you should absolutely try Dead Space. Now, Dead Space, you know, of course, horror game, if you will. More accurately, like a thriller game. Like it's like a Resident Evil, basically. I would not go full blown like, it's not like psychological horror, all that kind of stuff. It definitely has its scary moments. Cargo truck is smashed on this platform. Energy burn suggests explosive blast was the cause. Time for bed. All right, Fox, thanks for hanging out, dude. Always appreciate you. Hope you get some good rest. Hope you have a good day tomorrow. I will catch you later. But Dead Space essentially is like energy cell ID, information move to logbook. What do we got? Energy cell is connected to manual generator override. Okay. Subjects sustain various puncture wounds. Phase undetected around these areas. Dead Space very much feels like a scary Metroid. Now, it is not the same in that, like, you're going to all these different planets and getting all these new abilities and all that kind of stuff, although there is. It just kind of gives me the same vibe as Metroid Fusion because the whole game takes place on one spaceship. And especially if you play the remake and not the original, the original is, like, they're both great. Don't get me wrong. You can't go wrong with either one. But the original actually breaks the game up into chapters. So you go to a section and do whatever that objective is. And then you go back to, like, the tram system to go to the next area. And that's the chapter. Like, you don't really do a lot of, there's not a lot of overlap. But with the remake, this is where I especially get, like, Metroid Fusion vibes with the remake, is that it doesn't break the game up like that. Like, you can just explore the whole station at one time and just do your objective as you go. Now, you'll run into other things that will, like, prevent you from going further, that kind of thing. Like, there are things in place, kind of like a Metroid. But you can explore the whole spaceship, and it's just, like, the vibes are immaculate. You're just in that floating, abandoned spaceship, you know, like, science research ship in the middle of deep space, and there's, like, nobody there to help you, that kind of thing. Totally worth it. Welcome on in, Raiders. How's it going? Sam, good to see you, buddy. How's it going? Welcome on in, guys. Let me do a little swappy swap over here just so I can say hello to each and every one of you. Hello, guys. Thanks for joining. Lego, I'm assuming this is probably your doing. Maybe it was Sam. Let's see. Sam Entry is all about that daily gaming grind from Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. Is that what you were playing tonight? Who knows what else? They're bringing the fun every single day of the week. Whether it's Monday, Tuesday, or even Saturday, you can count on them to say, we made it, and let's dive into some games. Talk about dedication. I am doing well, friend. I appreciate that. Thanks for coming in, guys. Just to give you a little bit about myself before we pop back over Metroid Prime 3 for a little bit. My name is Nintendo Bro. As you can tell by the name, I am a big fan of Nintendo. That's why I primarily play Nintendo games. It's not all I play, though. But I do a good mix of, like, modern titles and older titles as well. Currently, we're playing through some Metroid Prime 3. I don't have a cool, nifty little trailer to make, or a trailer to show you. So I hope you enjoy the vibes. If you do, you know, be sure to drop a follow if you would like. Sam, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that, my guy. Sometimes he's PlayStation, bro. That's right. I have played through recently Resistance Fall of Man and Uncharted Drake's Fortune for the first time. I am starting to delve into that world a little bit. But I'm glad to have you guys. I appreciate the raid so much. If you got a raid and run, I understand it, man. I get it. We're adults. We got work in the morning. So if you can't stick around, I appreciate the raid and appreciate the follow. But if you can, you know, grab something to drink, grab something to eat, and sit tight for a little bit. We're going to play some more Metroid Prime 3. So let's get back into it. Yes, Lego likes to lovingly refer to me as PlayStation Bro. He also calls me Dad sometimes, too. I don't know where that comes from. Hangar doors controlled by nearby terminal. Use the terminal to open the doors. But yes, I would, Lego, if I were you, like, you should absolutely, if you're cool with playing something a little bit edgier, I guess, if you want to call it. Trooper's life energy has been completely drained. Only a brittle husk remains. You should absolutely play Dead Space. Nintendad because you're Dad of 3. Okay, well, I'll go with that then. I will accept that because that is true. Can I... Oh, I do have to... Man, I was wondering if that was what was going to happen. I have to literally burn these dudes' bodies away. Oh, that's gross in the coolest way. I like it. Dead Space 1 is great though. If you do get into Dead Space though, I'm just gonna tell you ahead of time, Lego, that do yourself a favor and don't play past Dead Space 2. Okay? There is nothing in Dead Space 3 that you are going to gain by playing that game, except an understanding of why it is the worst one in the franchise. Mechanical arm has been blown apart. Unit is covered with weapon fire burns. Stiletto fighter is destroyed. Ship has taken heavy damage from both Galactic Federation and pirate weaponry. What is that? A gel sac inflates as a defense measure and explode and release venom. Ew! Ew! Sam, excuse you, my guy. I think you were the first person to redeem that in stream ever. Sam out here just letting him rip. Yoshi died. Probably needed to. What do we got? Phazon grub. Drains bioenergy from its victim's bite. Can deliver Phazon infection. Liquid Phazon. Spawns grubs. Okay, so I need to take that out, though. That's what you're telling me. Can I take that out? I can take that out. And that will let us eliminate the grubs. I mean, probably, man. He might have. It sounded like it was a little wet. It sounded a little raunchy. That fart sounded a little suspicious, like maybe it wasn't just a fart. Maybe there was a little bit more to it than that, but only Sam knows that one. He's the only one that might have that warm, mushy feeling on the inside. All of us are just left to our own devices on our own chairs, couches, whatever. It's okay, Sam. You know, we all have the we all have to let the flatulence go sometimes. It's just part of life. Part of life, my friend. What do we got here? Access ramp lowered, unable to reach upper floor unit, not receiving power. Okay, well I have one, right? I don't even think I'm still even really supposed to have that. I kind of just got that from somewhere else. It is embryo connected to the hangar security shield system. Wait, so I gotta find that other one somewhere? Are you serious? Bro. Oh, man. Sam, I appreciate the raid, man. Thanks for stopping in. Hope you have a good night. Hope you get some good rest. Hope you have a good day at work tomorrow, my guy. Yes, absolutely. Thanks for the raid. Appreciate you. Appreciate you big time. Oh, crap, dude. We gotta find the other one? Bro, do you hear this Metroid Fusion music right now? Listen to this. Bro, that is like totally SAX vibes. I am getting like the biggest Metroid Fusion vibes right now. Wait for it. Let's see if the track restarts. Ah, it's not going to. That was yeah, I was definitely getting some major Metroid Fusion. Okay. So they do tell me I can do that, but then they also say I can do this. What else am I looking for here? We've done that. We've done that. Research. I don't really think they have anything to tell me about the, No, that's just a door. Great. How do I get it? Well, shoot. I don't know how to... I don't know where I'm going to find that at. Good grief. I was not paying attention. I'm going to have to go back and watch the VOD. Just figure out where the stupid thing is. It was a very brief moment there. Because I don't think it's anywhere around here, right? Well, shoot. What are all these? Phazon leeches. Non-aggressive scavenger that feeds on wounded and dead bioforms. Non-aggressive? Why are they biting me? Right, Abel? That's what I'm saying, dude. Oh, it's going to be so good. It's going to be so good. I am so stoked for that. So excited for that. Because I invaded their privacy. Sam's already gone, I thought. Like I saw an so do you have Ultimate Edition already? Cuz I've already got it. So I'm like set to go there. So I can't just pull that one, right? Because then I need to Man, that bugs me that I don't remember where I'm supposed to go for that. We'll just enter the ship. Well, I probably should have saved it. Whatever. I already have Ultimate Edition, so I'm set there. I don't even have to buy this game. Yeah, because they said if you have it, it's a free upgrade. I mean, I imagine it's going to end up on Game Pass anyways, but I could be wrong. I can't imagine why they wouldn't put it on Game Pass. We're going back to Elysia. Oh no, back to the lab again. Lego, I really am cracking up at the fact that because you came in with Sam's raid, technically, you're being highlighted as a raider, even though you've been in chat for the majority of the stream. I dig it. But yeah, I am really excited for the Gears remake. I think that'll be good. I just want them to do the other two. Remake the other two. We'll talk about 4 and 5 later, but 1, 2, and 3. Although they probably won't. There you go. They probably won't because E-Day. But maybe after E-Day, maybe they can go back and redo 2 and 3 also. That would be neat. That would be super cool. I would be a super fan. A super duper fan. Now we can space jump. Whee! What's E-Day? What's Gears of War E-Day? Oh. Oh, Lego. Oh, Lego. But you don't, okay, so you're not, like, I can't say that because I know that you're not, like, Gears of War is not necessarily your thing. Have you ever played Gears of War? Let's start with that. Have you ever played Gears of War? Any of them? Nope, okay. Yeah, so E-Day means nothing to you. And that's fine. What is this? Structure appears to be a landing cradle designed for small evacuation pods. So something's going to land here? Energy generator feeds power into the landing cradle for the recharging of evacuation pods. Am I going to land here? Just Nintendo and Lego games mainly. That's fair. Well, whenever you're ready to maybe journey over to Team Green, Xbox for a little bit, you don't have to stay there for a long time, but I would absolutely recommend playing Gears of War. Check those out if you like third-person shooters. Gears of War really, where I would give credit to Resident Evil for kind of coming up with that over-the-shoulder camera view, Gears of War was really the ones that took that and like perfected it, and they are Gears of War is like the cover shooter, if that's what you want in a game. They do cover shooting better than anybody else, and it's not even close. So Gears 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, those are the entries. There's also Judgment, which is what it is. I have my reservations about Judgment. What am I doing here? What am I doing? What's the move? No. How do I use? Oh, that thingy. So Gears 1, 2, and 3 were made by Epic before Epic went and became independent and is the Epic that you know now that makes Fortnite. 4 and 5 were made by a group called the Coalition, which are basically like some devs from Epic that worked on Gears of War and then new people. But it is... Okay, no. We're talking pre-Fortnite Epic. Pre-Fortnite Epic. Like, actually really good Epic. Like... Yeah. Like, don't hold it against him. Yeah, Unreal Tournament is excellent also. What do we got? What is this? Ooh. But, so they made it. Cliff Bleszinski was the director. Great games, great story. E-Day, Gears of War E-Day. Yes, but also a little bit different. But I get what you're coming from. So Gears of War E-Day is... Gears of War 4 and 5, like 5, they left the story on a cliffhanger, which is whatever. E-Day, they are doing a prequel to Gears of War 1. And it's supposed to be a much more grittier experience. They said the combat's going to feel a lot heavier, a lot more weighted. From the vibes I'm getting, and you feel free to give some input on this, Abel. It almost sounds like they're going to try to make Gears of War, but maybe a little bit like The Last of Us as far as how the combat works. Like, it's all going to be very intentional. I could be way off base with that, but they were trying to make it sound like it's not just going to be like hordes of the what you call it, I'm blanking on their names right now, the grubs. They said it was going to be like the combat experiences were going to be much more weighted. Like, each experience was definitely going to feel like a lot more intense. And so I'm really excited for that. I want to try, I want to play whatever Gears of War I can get my hands on anymore, because I love those games. They are amazing. But I am excited for this one. More grounded, because it's mostly the story of Marcus and Dom. Exactly. Eat plasma. Eat plasma. I did crack up though, Abel, because I saw somebody on Twitter said, for all you PlayStation folks that are going to be new to Gears of War, just know when you play online, just know if you play multiplayer and you are up against a team of nothing but straight Mexican flags, that you're gonna get whooped. Like, it is kind of crazy just how big Gears of War is in the Mexican culture. I totally get it. It's just funny. I'm assuming because you've got Dom. Like, you've got a mainstay Hispanic guy as like one of the main characters. Just a guess. Man, these dudes, I'm just trying to annihilate these dudes with plasma, and it's not working. Or at least this guy in particular. I don't know if it's just that. I'm sure, like, there's got to be more to it than that, but I'm sure that's what started it at the very least. Go away, space pirates. Nobody likes you. Yep. I've only dipped into PvP. I haven't dipped into PvP with any of the modern games, just because I know, like, I am not good enough at that to do PvP. I can't do all, like, the wall bouncing and two-piecing and all that. Like, that's not me. I'm bad. I'm bad at that kind of stuff. Man, this dude is clapping me. Good grief, dude. How much health do you have? Fine. You want to be a turd about it? Basically. That's basically it. And even if you commit to the meta, you're still probably going to die. It's just how it goes. What the crap is that? Theronian containment unit. Nuclear substances present. Handle with extreme caution. Well then. That's interesting. Ow. Ow. What else we got? Where's the thingies? Yeah, dude, if I play that game, I'm absolutely getting just straight toasted. 100% straight toasted in that. But you know what? I will enjoy it every step of the way. Sure, we'll see what's here. Where am I going from there, then? Oh. Hey, it's a wall thingy. Ooh. Another wall thingy. Excuse me. Oh boy. I would very much like you to go away. Thank you. Give me all the energy. Appreciate you. Whee! Oh my gosh, you are a turd. What is that? Die, space pirates. Not hyper mode. Gimme. Give me the energies. What is this? Elysian satellite in launch position, awaiting a planetary target from the holograph projector. Okay, well, what if I... Gunship not currently equipped to carry out this command. Yay. Yep, you're welcome, dude. Always appreciate you hanging out, Abel. I mean, I'm getting ready to get off here in a minute anyways. I'm just trying to find a save room, so... But good chit-chatting with you. Great news for us today with Gears. Can't wait for it. Super stoked, super excited. I will definitely see you there for that. All right, let's do some welding, boys. My name's Samus, I'm a welder, that's what I do for a living. I'm definitely not an intergalactic bounty hunter, just a welder. That's what I do. Power restored. All right. I don't like when they give me health and items before I go into a big room. That's a big wheel. Gears, speaking of Gears of War, Gears system was once part of a larger network that provided additional power to nearby pods. What are these things? Swarm bots. Burn them up. Burn them with fire. I know how to use screw attack, I just don't want to. Leave me alone. See how considerate this is? They put catch nets on this. That's so nice of them. Look at that. Look at that. Woohoo! It's just like a broken elevator. Elevator control systems is short-circuited are malfunctioning. Elevator is unable to be repaired. Able, it is un-you. It is un-you to be repaired. What do we got going on here? What is that? Glasswork. So that. And Phazon. Ooh. Theronian transport module capable of transporting highly volatile containment units. Power node sends energy through cables to cradle. Destroy it to retract cradle arm. Ah! Databot? Databot! Elysian data doc decoded. Entry Federation. Time passed slowly as we suffered through our bad dreams. We endured their visions until finally in the year 1435 our automated defense systems were triggered. A number of aliens, well armed and armored, had penetrated our battle screens and entered Elysia Station. Per protocol, we were revived from stasis to defend our home. As we mustered for battle, the aliens communicated with us and declared themselves to be under the banner of peace. A truce was called, and soon we began negotiations with the Galactic Federation. The Treaty of Elysia began a new era of prosperity for us. Yo, I just realized that said 100 pickups. 100. A hundo pickups. That's a lot. Anyways. Ah, quit, Samus, quit. Where is a save room station thing? Anything? Go away, tin bots. You can all burn. A Phazon tin bot? What is that? That's new. Just gonna mow down some tin bots while we go through this thing. Hyper mode or not, I don't care. Cool bridge. I really dig Sky City, man. This is a really cool vibe this place has. I want to know what the signs above the doors mean, though. That's what I want to know. 1, 2, 3. Why are the walls breathing? That's different.
Samus, I will unlock this area, allowing you to command your ship to land.
Landing pad cover is no longer locked in place. Control interface for the landing pad cover requires a concussive blast, aka a bomb, to operate. Alright, now we can call our ship in. Let's do that. Here comes the gunship. Let's see what this terminal does. New upgrades! Nice. New grapple system added. Ship grapple beam is online. Woohoo!
Samus, now that you have the ship grapple, you should be able to assemble the Thoronian bomb. We will upload the coordinates to all 3 bomb components to you now.
Yeah, now we can build a big bomb. Big bomb, blow stuff up. Yeah. Go boom. Okay. Okay. And then all the way back over there. Okay. Alright, cool, cool, cool. Well, that'll give us a good place to go for the next stream. But we are going to call it a night there. If you're watching here on YouTube, thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate you so much. If you haven't already, be sure to drop a like on the video, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you're excited to see next, what you've enjoyed about the stream. And if you like the motion controls in Metroid Prime 4, or if you think it's a little bit too much, just let me know down below so I can chit-chat with you and interact and get your comments on things.